Good evening, guys. So last session I gave introduction to BlazeMeter and we discussed BlazeMeter pricing models and features, right? Now today let's see test execution using BlazeMeter and how to like how to generate a report and all those, right? And what difference does it make from JMeter, or what are the advantages of BlazeMeter when compared to JMeter, and why companies are using BlazeMeter for test execution. Okay. So as we know, like as we discussed in the last session, so JMeter has some limitations, and to overcome those limitations, so BlazeMeter is providing some option, some web interface for JMeter test execution, right? And what are the advantages of BlazeMeter, guys? Satvik? Satvik, are you with us? You're on mute, Satvik. Satvik, you have to speak out, guys. Say yes or no. If you cannot answer, say no. Say I cannot answer. Okay. But keeping silent, that will not help. Anil?
We can record the application, web applications.
Hmm.
We can and we can run the test in BlazeMeter applications as well, like
Oh,
a JMX files.
oh, when we have
Testing.
JMeter, why BlazeMeter? Why are we executing in BlazeMeter when we have JMeter?
Um,
So why can't we execute, we executed test in JMeter also, right? Again, why should we
yes,
use BlazeMeter? Why, like, what is the advantage that BlazeMeter brings to the table?
we can have monitoring, some monitoring graphs like how
Live
much.
monitoring.
Right. So we can monitor, we can do live monitoring when you're executing with executing test JMeter scripts in BlazeMeter. So you can do live monitoring of the test results, isn't it? That is one biggest advantage. And there is one more advantage, major advantage that we discussed yesterday. They uploaded the session, yesterday's session. Is it uploaded?
No problem.
No? Or did you attend yesterday's session?
Yes, Pawan.
One second, please. So let us execute. Let's see now how to execute a test with BlazeMeter. So for that, I'll choose Konakat scripts. Resume record. As Konakat application is not working, right? So I'll go ahead with JPEG store, guys. This Konakat.com is not working, right? So I'll go ahead with the JPEG store application. So now I'll choose this script. Let's say we want to execute a test for JPEG store. Okay. Now let's see how to do that. So once you validate the script, but make sure that your script is working, right, before executing a test. Now for the demo purpose, I can go ahead with this. I will go ahead with this. And let me show you how to upload the scripts and how to run a test from BlazeMeter. So you log into your BlazeMeter account, right? And remember, like when you are working, right? So your client will provide the credentials. Okay. And now once you log in, go to performance tab, click on create test. And here you can create some the project will be already created. They will create the project and they will give you access to that project. Okay. So now you'll select that project and click on performance test. You click on performance test and now see here. So upload script, there is an option to upload the script, isn't it? And here, you can change the name. You can give some name to the test. Let's say, for example, JPEG store load test. Give some meaningful name, 14 October. And here you can give some comments or description. You can give the description here. Okay. JPEG, let me give it as BlazeMeter text execution demo. You can give whatever comment you want, like suppose if you are whatever, when you are working in the project, right? So you can give whatever description you want. Okay. This is for our understanding. And this is also like, you should give some meaningful on seeing the name. Someone should understand what is this test and when it was executed and all this. That's why I gave it as JPEG store load test 14th October. If you are doing a soak test, give JPEG store soak test, something like that. And I disable this send mail to subscribers, not required. And then click on this upload script plus button. And where is our script, guys? My script is there in this folder, isn't it? Now go to that folder, open that folder and select your script. What is the script name? JPEG store shop and checkout, JPEG store underscore shop and checkout, isn't it? Now select that script. Where is that script? Here it is. It was modified today, right? 1410. So this is the script. Now add the script. Now see here, if you have some, now it is validating. Observe here. You see here the status, it is validating. And what is it saying? One error in the test data. Now what is that? What is the error? CSV file cannot be referenced by an absolute file system path. Please change your JMeter script to use either file name or shared folder or file name. So what is the meaning of this? CSV file cannot be referenced by an absolute file system path. Please change your JMeter script to use either file name or shared folder or file name. Because what is the meaning of that is, here if you observe here, right? We gave the system path, local system path here, absolute path here. But this is an online application. So it will not be able to access, a file on your local system. So what you do is like, keep this credentials file also in the same folder. And now, refresh the script and see again. And one more thing, now it will, you need to upload the test data file also separately. Now let me do one thing. I will remove this. Validation status is passed. Now it is showing passed, right? Hold on 1 second. Let me refresh it. It is validating now. File validating. Okay. Now it seems to be passed. Right. And upload that, that CSV file also. Where is the CSV file? What is the file name? JPEG store shop and checkout credentials.csv. So you need to upload this file also, test data file also separately. Where is that file, guys? This one, JPEG store shop and checkout credentials.csv. So you need to upload both the scripts and test data files, right? What is this? What is this? CSV file cannot be referenced by an absolute file system path. Again, why it is showing? Okay. So script I did not change, right? Wait, let me see. There is an option to delete any file. So click on that and delete that file and upload the script again. After, once you save this, okay, save this. Once you give the path, right? I mean, once you remove that absolute path, right? Understood, guys? Why it is showing error here when I give absolute path or full path? Yes, understood or no? Guys, are you able to follow?
Yes, Pawan.
Go shop and check out. Where is the script? What is the script that I told? What is the script that we validated here? JPEG store, just JPEG store underscore shop and checkout. JPEG store underscore shop and checkout. This one. Now it is uploading. The MX file is getting uploaded. Yeah, now we are good to go. Now we are not getting any error, right? Okay, wait, it is validating. Yeah, now it passed. The validation status is passed, right? Now let's see how to execute a test now. So once you upload all the scripts, of course, here I am uploading for demo purpose. I uploaded only one script and the corresponding test data file. But like if you had 10 scripts in your project, 20 scripts in your project, you need to upload all those guys by clicking on this plus button, and you need to upload all the scripts. Understood, guys? Now, once you upload the JMX file and test data file, if you are using a ultimate thread group, right? There you will specify if you are using ultimate thread group, there you will specify the user load and ramp up pattern and all this. If you don't use ultimate thread group, you will get this option, load configuration option also, where you can specify the total users. We can go maximum up to 50 only, isn't it? And duration is also 50. We can, with the trial version, we can't go beyond 20, isn't it? Duration in minutes. Observe here one more thing. Duration in minutes are iterations. So right now it is, say iterations. Okay. Now change it to duration. Okay. Now you can see here, this is duration. Now, we can go up to 20 minutes only. That is because that is the limit, right? We discussed that yesterday. Isn't it, guys? So
Yes,
with
sir.
free version, so we can go up to 50 users and 20 minutes only. The duration can be only 20 minutes, right? But if you purchased a license, right, basic license, you can go up to 1 hour with this basic license. With Pro, you can go up to 5 hours. The max test duration can be 5 hours. And now specify the ramp up time, means in how much time this 50 users should be ramped up. And now by default, it is 1 minute. So let it be. Okay. And now, so once you give this load configuration, right? Remember, like they will ask you, can you explain the script execution process, test execution process in BlazeMeter? We need to explain all this. First, we need to create I'm sorry, create a project. And once you create a project, you will select performance, right? You'll go to performance tab and then create test and, click on performance test. And then we upload the script. We upload the script and CSV file and then define the load configuration. And then once you define the load configuration, observe here. By default, there is some load generator here. Observe here. In US East area, or it is which is running in GCP. So from this machine, your script will be running from this machine in US East, right? If you want to choose, suppose if you want to do some load test for some other location. So for example, Australia client. So select the location here in the drop down. Clear, guys? So select the location as per your requirement. Suppose if you are working for US project. So, like you will know, like, from which region they have more number of users. So you need to generate your test from there, right? Or if you are using for Australia, if you are doing a performance testing for Australia client, select that region, because if it is Australia client, means more number of users will be there in Australia only, isn't it? So you'll select the region accordingly. You'll select the geographical location accordingly, and by default it is using GCP, Google Cloud Platform, isn't it? Clear, guys? Now, so again, suppose if you want to generate 50% of the load from one generation and 50% one location and 50% from another location. Now click on add location, but we need to upgrade, obviously. So if you want to do testing from multiple locations, we need to upgrade. That is not possible with free version. Clear, guys? You need to upgrade and then select the region. You will get one more drop down like this, and select the location and select the percentage traffic. So for now, like I'm going ahead with single location. And then once you do this, right, then yeah. So observe here, it is using, in by default, it will be using the latest version of JMeter, right? Oh, sorry. This is not the latest version, right? Latest is 5.5. Okay. And by default here, it is using 5.4.3, which is the stable version, it seems. So that's fine. You can go ahead with that. And now once you do this, right? 1 second. This will be automatically saved, guys. Whatever changes you do will be automatically saved. You need not save those explicitly. Okay, clear, guys? And once you Once we add this, right, there will be an option to start the test case. Okay. Yeah. So now once you upload all the JMX files and CSV files and you do the load configuration, right? And just click on this run test. And now observe here, we gave 50 here, right? That is what it is showing here. We gave the number of users, total users as 50, duration as 20 minutes, isn't it? And it is showing those values over here, and the test will be executed from US East location. 100% of the users means all the 50 users will be running from US East location from this machine, which is in Google Cloud platform. And now click on run the test. Okay. It will take 1 minute to start the test, to initiate the test. Okay. What is it saying? You have a legacy JMeter version set in your JMeter script. Please note that for security reasons, this test will run using a current stable JMeter version. Test run may fail due to incompatibilities. You may want to update and validate the script. Okay, that's fine. So see, I'm trying to run a 5.3 version script, isn't it? And that is what it is saying. But internally, like this is using 5.4.3 that it has showed. And now click on this launch servers. Okay. Once you do that, right? Once you run test, click on launch servers. Now the test is being started. See here. Now this will take 1 minute. And observe here, one engine means what is the meaning of this?
One load generator.
One load generator and total of 50 virtual users. And one scenario, I added only one test, one script, and then test is also running from only one single location. If you want to see the location, click on that. Show engine. Okay, isn't it? And now how to go back? Yeah. Hide engine. It will take approximately 1 minute, guys. 1 to 2 minutes.
Sir, engine means what, sir? Is it algorithm of load generator or what?
Engine means the machine from which we are running a test. The machine from which the test will be running. This test will be running. Load generator machine, engine means.
Pawan, can we change the cloud provider, Pawan, or it is defaultly, it will only automatically allocate?
What is it?
Cloud provider, we can change it, or it will take automatically.
Now we can change the. I have shown you, right? In the drop down, you have a lot of locations, right? You can
Okay.
change the location from where you want to run the test.
Not location, Pawan, cloud provider.
Yes.
Like AWS.
Cloud provider, I saw mostly GCP only. See, that is unnecessary for you, right? You want the
Okay.
script to be running. So, what difference does it make? Okay. So that is
Okay.
unnecessary. We need some machine to generate the load, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So you need not bother about that. We need not bother about that, whether it's GCP or AWS.
Okay.
There are 2% errors. Okay, let it be. So, and now you see here, guys, now 18 users are running, and this is the average throughput. This is the error percentage, and go to summary. And observe here, there are a couple of tabs here. Observe here. Summary tab, timeline report, request stats, engine health, errors. Engine health means it will show you CPU and memory utilization on that load generator machine, right? And it is, what is it showing? Observe here, CPU and memory utilization here, right? So this green color line is CPU utilization, network utilization. This pink color line is network utilization, and connections, number of connections, right? And summary, it will show you the test summary, nothing but test summary. So see, test duration is 20 minutes, right? So ETA means, it will be completed in another 19 minutes. And there are some 200 response codes and 500 response codes, and this is the location from which the test is running, right? And we are getting some 200 response codes. So that means I know the script is working, but there are some 500. We'll see. I'll show you like what are those errors. We'll see that, and you can see a nice graph here, like how the users are ramping up, isn't it? We gave 50 user load, right? In 1 minute, isn't it? And now observe here from test was started at 1743, sorry, 7:43 p.m. And in 1 minute, all the 50 users ramped up. And these are how the response times are. Initially, they were very high and then they came down. What is the average response time? 129 milliseconds, right? And then there are 3% of errors. And now we are able to see all this. We are able to do live monitoring, right? Yes or no, guys? And now let us go to the errors. If you want to see what are those errors, right? You can see it over here. Observe here. So all errors, all click on that all, and it will show. See, it is showing that 500 response code is here over here, and then for which transaction it is failing? It is failing for this confirm order step, right? Confirm order step is somehow failing. Okay, 201 request failed. And what are the passed one? And let us see like log request stats. Go to request stats and you can see all the transactions. See here. So navigate to docs tab, enter payment details and click continue. You see all the transactions over here in the script, isn't it, guys? And now are there any passed transactions or no? See, only this, this which step is failing? That confirm order step only is failing. Okay, and where is that step? Where is the confirm order? Here it is. 50% of the confirm order step transactions are failing, right? But you can see like, there are passed transactions also, that is fine. So in request stats, you will see request stats means request statistics, means how many transactions passing, how many failing, what is the average response time. You can see the average response time here, guys. Average response time is 290. I think this is milliseconds, right? And navigate to doc tab. These are all milliseconds, times in milliseconds. Clear, guys? Let us confirm. In JMeter, it is milliseconds only. So it should be only in milliseconds. Okay. And what is timeline report? Timeline report will show you like what information is it showing? See here. What is this? It is showing. Okay, what is this? These are, we selected all. So these are the response times. The response times of all the transactions. Seems like these are response times of all the transactions. Oh, okay, hits. This which color? Green color is hits. And here you see blue color is number of virtual users. See here, guys. You see the color here, color coding here. Blue color is number of virtual users. Green color is number of hits, right? And errors. Red color is errors. Okay. And what is this? Orange color is all average response times. These are average. Orange color is average response times. Okay. If you want to see only that, select this one. Click on here. Now put your cursor here. Now it is showing that orange color, isn't it? So these are average response times. Clear, guys? If we select this violet color, what is that violet color, guys? What is violet color? This is orange is a response time average, errors percentage. Where is violet color? We are not seeing anywhere here. What is this violet color? Yeah, I can put the cursor here and show. Response codes, is it response codes? No. Okay, I'm not sure, guys. What is that violet color? Why is it not showing here? Latency time. All these are not expanded. That means it should be somewhere here only. Okay. So that's fine. So, and timeline report, it will, once the test is completed, right, we can select the duration also. We can filter the results also. I'll show that once the test is completed. Now see here, we are almost 8 minutes into the test, right? Test, 8 minutes of the test is completed and it is still running, and it will run for another 12 minutes approximately. So request statistics means, request stats means nothing but request statistics. Engine health is CPU and memory utilization on the load generator machine. So you have to make sure that, CPU and memory utilization is not hitting 100% here. Not hitting 100%. If it is hitting 100%, you need to add one more load generator machine. Understood, guys? Yes or no? Suppose if your CPU is hitting 100%, right? You need to add one more load generator machine. You should ask for one more load generator machine, right? So that, you can, that is why they provided this engine health. Okay, and then errors. Yeah, I have shown you what it will, errors tab will show you what all errors are coming in the test. And then logs. These are the server logs. You can download the log. See, this bzt.log means BlazeMeter test.log, JMeter.log, system log. You can download, you can select them and download whatever log you want to download. Select like this and click on download selected. Okay. And original test configuration, that will show you what details it is showing. So we are running only one scenario or one JMeter script, and actual duration is 20 minutes, total virtual users is 50, and this is the location. This is all, it is showing the actual test configuration, your test configuration. And run ID, every test will have some run ID. Observe here, ran by ID means this is the test ID, test run ID, and who created this, who ran this, right? It is displaying over here which user ran this and all this, because like anyone having BlazeMeter access, like they can log in and check the test results. Okay, they can see like which user ran the test and at what time the test was run and all these details. And these are the files that we uploaded, right? Shop and checkout script and CSV file, we uploaded this, and others can download the script. They can log in and they can download the script, what script you have run. So you should be careful. All right. Now, when you have BlazeMeter, tool, you should be careful. Suppose if there are some script issues or something, anyone can check that. Okay. And anyone can check like what is the test you have run and whether it is a correct test or a wrong test, right? So everything, like without your with your knowledge, anyone can check that. Clear, guys? Now let the test be completed, and you can see the average response time here, isn't it? For all
Sir,
transactions, this is the average response time for all the transactions. This is 90th percentile, and this is the average bandwidth that is being consumed. Yeah, any query?
yeah, this test will get stored under our login, na, sir. I mean, the user which has done first initially the login under his account only, that test will get stored, or anyone can see the
No, you
test.
whenever like if your team member is having access to the same project, now they
Okay.
are they have login account, BlazeMeter account, right? They can also log in and they can also access. They can also see the results. They can download the script. Okay.
Without so if they are having the password, then only they can access, no?
Yes, they have account.
Okay.
They will have password also, right? When they have an BlazeMeter account.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay.
So these accounts will be created by your admin team. Okay.
Okay.
They will give you to your official email ID. They will give you access to your official email ID. Got it?
Pawan,
Yes.
performance centers also, it will be like similar like this only, Pawan.
Yes.
Okay.
And you can filter the transaction. See here, there is a filter here. You can choose the transaction. Okay, but you can choose what are the passed transactions and failed transactions, assertion failures, right? You can filter them, but we need a basic or pro version for that. This feature is unavailable for your plan, right? For the free plan, this feature is unavailable. And you can see, oh yeah, see here, show results in milliseconds and seconds. There is an option to see the results in seconds as well. Response times and all those in seconds as well.
Sir, if you want to
These features
share,
that we don't have in JMeter. In JMeter, if you want to do this, like we need to do some configuration. We need to change the configuration. But here, simply you can, select the slider, right? And you can see the results in seconds as well. Okay. So this is in milliseconds. Now, if it switch to seconds, it is, updating these results. Yes, someone is asking something.
sir, if you want to share this result, how we can share?
I'll show that. I'll show that. Let the test be completed. Okay. And one more thing, guys, there is one more option called set report as a baseline. Once the test is completed, we can set this report as a baseline. And next release in the next sprint, if you want to compare the current test results with next sprint results, you can use this baseline. You can compare with the baseline. Should have run only 10 minutes. Okay. Okay. Let me pause recording otherwise. So once the test is completed, I'll explain like how to generate a report and what are the other things that we can do with this. So to save some time, I will stop the test. Okay. So next, next from 8 p.m. like LoadRunner batch case will join. So let me stop the test. How to stop the test is click on this stop button. See, this is the stop test button, right? Click on the stop test. And what is this? What is it saying? A graceful shutdown will archive the JTL files and then stop the servers. Means the results file should be stored, right? So if you do graceful shutdown, your results file will be saved. Otherwise, if you click on terminate, right, the JTL files will be lost. It is clearly saying here, terminating the servers will immediately kill the servers and the JTL files will be lost. That means your result file will be lost. But if you do a graceful shutdown, right, it will save the test results. The JTL file will be saved. Now stopping the stop command sent. Gracefully stopping the test and stop command sent. Now see, once the test is stopped, this stops blinking. And you'll see start button again. I remember, if I remember it correctly. Now the test is stopping. So let's see, let's wait for a moment. If you specify the time duration, obviously, like if you have a basic version, right, or pro version, so you can run the test for 1 hour. And once the duration is completed, the test will be automatically stopped, right? So, yeah, now see here. Now you can see that play button is enabled. That means the test is stopped completely. Clear, guys? Now let's see how to pull a report. Okay, let us see how to generate a report. Yeah, so click here on these 3 dots and you have an option called share report. Share report, compare report, executive summary, etc. Click on share report, right? And now what is it saying? Sharing for this report is off. Turn it on. Okay. And now copy the link. You can copy the link and you can open that link in a separate tab like this. Now this is your test report. This is the test report. And if you want to download it, yes, you can download it and share the report. Otherwise, share that link. Simply share that link, this link. Okay, you can simply share the link or embed it in your Confluence page. If you are sharing results through Confluence page, copy the link and put a link in the Confluence page. Clear, guys? Copy the link and keep that link in the Confluence page. Understood, guys? And if you want to take some metrics, right, so you can go to timeline report and you can filter the results here. There will be a slider somewhere. Hold on. So there will be a slider somewhere. Yeah, here it is. Go to request stats and let's say, for example, you want to exclude the first 1 minute where ramp up is happening. So what you can do is simply do is, you can move the slider and choose the duration. Let us select, see, test was started at 743 and all the users, 50 users ramped up by 744, isn't it? So move this slider to 744 to filter the results. What are we doing here? We are excluding the ramp up duration. Understood, guys? What is the purpose of this slider is we can choose the test duration, we can filter the test results, and we can because like we will not take the ramp up period. Ramp up and ramp down period should be excluded from the test results when you are preparing a report, ideally. Understood it? So we should consider the response times under steady state only, and that is what we are doing here. Able to follow or any queries, guys? And now click on download CSV. So if you click on download CSV, it will download the results file like this. Default you will have name as data.csv. Let me open that file, that CSV file. Right. And now you can see all the transaction names over here. See here, these are all the transaction names that are there in the script. And that each transaction was executed these many times, right? Because we don't have think time. There is no, I think I did not give any think time. Yes, think time is 0. That is why, like those many thousands of transactions are executed. And that is why you got that error case, by the way, right? You got some error, right? 500 internal server error, 4% errors are there because, I did not give you any think time. But keep think time, guys. Sorry, I did not, I missed this actually. So without think time, never ever run a test. Don't run a test, actual load test. Okay. So, don't run any load test without think time because why? Why should not we use, why shouldn't we run the test without think time, guys?
We have to calculate the pacing value.
We should keep think time and pacing, yes. So because without think time, if you don't use think time, it will not simulate the script. Your scripts will not simulate the real world users, isn't it? You should simulate the real world user behavior as closely as possible. Yes or no, guys? And this is the average response time. 0.13 seconds is the average response time. 90th percentile value. This is the 90th percentile value. And what else? Yeah, I have shown you that request filtering. Okay. And you can sort with, you can filter by transaction name. For example, if you want to see confirm order, how many users, how many transactions are successful for confirm order step. So select the transaction and click on apply. And now here it is showing it was executed 2025 times and it was 50% it failed because there is no think time because of not having think time, I'm sure, right? So if you keep some think time, you will not get this much percentage of the errors. Overall, it is 4% errors overall. This is overall thing. Okay, but only one transaction failed by 50%. Clear, guys? That is fine. So you run the test with think time, with some think time, you will not get this 50% at least. I'm sure about it. Okay. But I want to show some errors, like I want to, and also like that's why I ignored that. Understood? And if only when you get errors, right, you can see all this, you can learn all this. So you can sort the errors with response code. Suppose if you click on response code, right? So how many 500 internal server errors are there? You see here, there are 1265 errors. There are 1265 errors, which are 500 internal server errors. Here, guys. And if you click on label, it will show you both. Okay, the transaction names. Label means nothing but transaction name. If there are any assertion failures, that will be shown here. If there are any assertion failures, right? So we mostly use response code to see what are the errors, what are the different types of errors that we got in a test. So we mostly use like, use this response code. And so that's all I have, guys, for today. So now, if you want to share the report, I think I have shown you. And now, once you, suppose you, after the test execution, if you log out from this BlazeMeter, so go to home page and let us say, you logged out of the application. Okay. And see here, all the test results, whatever you run, right, they will be stored here. Observe here, in the recent test runs. Recent test runs. Clear? And now, recently updated test. One more thing, all the recent updated tests will be here. Suppose you log out of the application, right? And now after you log out of the application, let's say, and if you want to again once you log in, right? Okay, let me show you that. Okay, let me log out. And these results will be stored for certain period, right? That is there yesterday, data retention period. I explained that. If you are using a free version, the results will be stored for 1 week. After 1 week, your test results will be gone. Remember that. And if you are using basic version, the results will be stored for 3 months. Okay. And now, like again, once you log in, right? So yes, you can see the test results, you can see the report and all this for 1 week, till 1 week, next 1 week. If you want to see the test, how the test went, click on the test name and it will load you and it will show you all the details. So click on this. So test was run for 50 users. This is the average throughput. Test resulted, these are the error percentage in the test and average response time in milliseconds, right? And if you want to set this test as a baseline for next sprint, simply click on this set as baseline. Now what happens is in the next sprint, when you run the same test, you can compare the test with this, the next sprint test with this baseline. Clear, guys? And you can also schedule a test. Suppose if you want to run a test, after 3 hours or after 4 hours, yes, you can add a schedule. You can click on add schedule. And if you want to repeat this test or if you want to do it once, right, you can define the frequency, weekly or monthly or advanced or on time. On time means suppose if you want to run a test at 10 p.m. Tonight or 12 p.m. or 11 p.m. So you can set it over here. Or if you want to run the test every day, right, you can select it over here. Monday to Friday or whatever as per the requirement, you can do that. You can schedule a test as well. This is another important thing, another advantage with the BlazeMeter. What is this trend charts? Trend charts, it is showing average response time, average hits, latency, bandwidth usage, and all this. So these are self-explanatory, right? So any queries, guys, before we close for today? And if you have some issues, let's say, for example, you are facing some technical issues, as I explained, right? You can go to help center and raise a support ticket. You can raise a support ticket and, view the problem statement, right? Explain what is the issue in the subject and description. And if you want to add any screenshots or files, right? Add those by clicking on add files, you can add the scripts or you can add screenshots, whatever information you want to share, you can share it here and a ticket will be raised and they will revert back immediately or, depending on your license. So if it is a free license, they will not, I think support will not be available for a free license, isn't it? Sorry, free service, sorry. This support is available for the starter version also, license also, free starter license also, isn't it? But it is a tier 2 support, means tier 1 will be more technical than tier 2. That's what it means. So because this is a licensed one and this is a customized one, you have tier 1 support, whereas other 3 you have tier 2 support. Understood, guys? They will connect with you or they will you will raise a ticket. When you raise a ticket, they will identify you with your user ID, and they will they will connect back with you. Okay, they will send an email to you. You log in with your official email, right? They will send an email to you. They will contact you through the email. Understood, guys? And you can also integrate with APM tools like this, New Relic, Dynatrace, App Dynamics, etc. Right? You can integrate this BlazeMeter, integrate with application APM tools, including DX APM, App Dynamics, CloudWatch, Dynatrace, and New Relic, etc. etc. And you can change the JMeter version if you want. You can change the Java version also if you want over here. Right? With this, I will stop it here, guys, for today. Okay. So, and if you can go to, okay, so you can go to project and you can see the project there, or you can go to tests and you can see all the recent tests will be visible here under test. And if you go to report, you can see the direct report. Okay, recent test runs. Click on that, and it will show you the report page, isn't it? Now you can click on here and you can share the report. You can select the share report. And you need to enable this. By default it will be disabled. You need to enable this and copy the shareable link by clicking on here. Now you see here it displays that the link is copied. Now share that link, to your teammates, or update it in the Confluence, or post it in your Slack, or if you are using Slack as a communicator or Teams, right? You can share that link to your team lead or your teammates. Clear, guys? Any queries, guys, before we close for today? And there are some tutorials available. You can go to the home page and you can click on the start learning, and there is a certification also on BlazeMeter. There is a separate certification for BlazeMeter performance testing. Okay, so you can do that course as well by following this link, right? So if anyone is doing the course and complete the course, please share it in the WhatsApp group. Okay. And see here, your current plan gives you access to the reports from test runs in the last 7 days. That is what I mentioned here, right? The data retention period for free version is only 1 week. But generally, like, if any organization is taking license, they will take at least basic license. If not pro, they will take at least basic license, and the results will be stored for 3 months. Your test results and all will be stored for 3 months. Clear? And APM integration would be available with basic pro and unleashed version, right? So you can easily understand this plan comparison sheet, right? So with this, I'll stop it here, guys, for today. Okay. So we are done with this BlazeMeter. So this is enough, this knowledge is enough, for you to work in any project. So if you are still interested, if you want to explore further, click on the start learning and complete the course. There are some tutorials. There will be some tutorials, I think. So go through that course and complete that course and get the certification also if possible. Okay. I'm passing the recording, guys. Any queries before I stop the session for today? Any queries on this BlazeMeter thing? Okay, I'm taking your silence as no, and I'm passing the recording, guys.
We
So
are
we'll upload this session as a public video, guys. Okay. I'll upload this session as a public video to my YouTube channel because I started one free training on BlazeMeter. So and I gave a commitment there that I will be uploading the further sessions. So I'll make this available on my YouTube channel as a public video. Right. So I think like previously I started this BlazeMeter and one session was uploaded. I'll upload yesterday's and today's session as well. Yeah, someone is asking something.
the recording is on.
Yeah. Let me pause the recording. Okay. So where is that? I'm unable to find that video. Okay, that's fine. So please, JMeter, hold on. BlazeMeter. Where is that? Yeah. So I'll upload this. I'll add this to the this playlist URL, free demo 1. Right. I'll add second demo 2 and demo 3. By today or tomorrow, I'll do that. Okay, guys. And those who are watching this video, so please subscribe and turn on all notifications. And if you want to enroll for any live training, this is my WhatsApp number. Or if you want placement in performance testing, so if you want placement assistance, right? So like the number to contact. All right. And thanks for watching till now, and have a nice day. And good night, guys. For you, good night. Okay.